Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk. You get whatever the fuck. I called it. I said it would happen, and it's happened. I said, as soon as Anthony Joshua fights a world-class boxer, he will be destroyed. Well, not. He was dismantled. He had some good moments. He won a few rounds, but Usyk did exactly what I thought he would do. Picked him apart. Anthony Joshua was lighter than usual. Supposedly was meant to be faster. I actually thought he was very slow throughout the whole fight. Every time he was hit with a proper good shot, he'd start smiling and like trying to play it off, and then at the end, he was about to go out. Joshua was out on his feet at the end of that fight, and I'm just here to ramble. I don't even care. I'm just giving you my thoughts, and I'm rambling. Anthony Joshua was out on his feet at the end of that round, the 12th round. He was up against the ropes, being battered, moving his head randomly, wasn't thinking. He didn't know where he was, and at the end, he sticks his tongue out and he goes after. Just a defense mechanism, I reckon, because Usyk is an unreal, unbelievable boxer, and he's made history for only the third person to ever do it, to move up to from cruiserweight to heavyweight and unify both belts, or yeah, you know what I mean, belts, hundreds of belts in boxing. So fair play to him for that. I believe Tyson Fury would absolutely dismantle Usyk though, because we did see Joshua have slight success, especially going to the body. Joshua was very willing to try and box with Usyk, and I think that's like Usyk was literally hitting him for fun. Joshua would throw a really slow, sloppy jab out, and then Usyk would just go jab him 3 times, and it was like that for ages. Then by the 12th round, you could see it, the marks all over Joshua's face. It's the way that the areas of his face that it was swelling up was from constant jabs. Usyk was coming up with like 2 little hooks and like literally took him for a walk. Like that was literally it. It was like Anthony Joshua was his little poodle, and Usyk was taking it for a walk and jabbing it, then giving it a treat, and then doing it again, and then Joshua looked a lot slower than usual, which is weird considering the amount of weight he's lost. I almost think he's maybe overtrained his cardio to the point where it's now like he's got no endurance, if that makes sense. Like it was almost as if he's kind of reverse roles with his cardio, as in like his arms get tired easier, but he can like his legs are like a lot more like they can go longer. Because before I always used to think AJ's style is so stiff. I've always said it. I've said it to my friend Callum millions of times. Anytime I talk to anybody at boxing, I go, Tyson Fury would knock AJ out in 3 rounds, and I believe that. I think first round it would be very slow between them both. Second round AJ would get hurt. Third round Fury would put him away. We'll come back to Usyk. Fair play to him. I mean, he's not gonna. I think Usyk would beat Wilder, 100%. I think he would. I don't know. I want to see AJ and Dylan White next. I don't want to see Usyk and AJ again. I don't want to see Fury and Anthony Joshua now. Well, I do really want to see that fight, but I think I think they need to postpone that a year. I think Usyk and Fury should be after Wilder and Fury 3. I think that should be the perfect next fight. Fury gets all the belts. Then what Fury does is he has 1 title defense. Anthony Joshua goes fights Dylan White, then rematches Usyk again. Then he fights for the belt. Supposedly everything goes well. Then it's a much bigger fight because they can market it as if AJ's just redeemed everything that happened and has built himself back up as this new king of the sport. Fury is on another level to everybody. Fair play to him. Congratulations to Usyk again. Usyk, whatever his name is. Absolutely congratulations to him. I think on incredible performance. I mean, he did get hit. He did kind of get stopped in his tracks a few times, but I mean, Anthony Joshua is a heavyweight champion. He's got the power. We all know that. Tonight, I feel like he thought he could be the bigger man and box him. Anthony Joshua was kind of boxing like a lightweight, and I don't mean that necessarily as a lightweight. I just mean it like he was trying to be light on his feet, bouncing around, and he just couldn't do it. He really just couldn't achieve that. So that's my thoughts. Congratulations to Usyk. I'm gonna see you guys all later on. I mean, I'm staying up to watch the UFC tonight, so there'll be UFC videos out as well. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly end it there. Like genuinely, just said what I think should happen next for both fighters. Would give more thoughts on it, kind of break it down. But I think if I was to want to give away more of my thoughts, I would just make another video on it. However, I want to get this out as soon as possible, so people that are searching for the fights obviously find the video and can give me feedback and stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil too much of the fight itself, because I know people will be wanting to search up clips to actually see the fight for themselves, but I'm just giving you my thoughts, my final breakdown on it. I think AJ needs to seriously reevaluate everything about his style. I've always said it, it's too basic, it's not going to work. It's the same in MMA. As soon as McGregor came into the UFC, he was knocking people out so easy because they had that traditional basic Muay Thai MMA style, and McGregor would bounce around them and find angles. AJ has no angles. Usyk has angles. He was jabbing him up for fun, just for a laugh, like poking a bit of jelly. Just was doing it all day, poking holes in his game, slowing him down, tiring him out. Had him on the back foot in the last round. Thank you all for watching.